would like to welcome you to the new Verona Community Building. As the city's vision and the Parks and Rec's vision for this building and what it could mean to Verona has finally come into reality. And for those of you who were in here before, you will notice what an amazing job they did on renovating this building. And if you haven't been in here before, then you're just going to be impressed by how it looks anyway. So this is an amazing asset for Verona, its residents, the fact that they're going to be able to hold all sorts of programming in here and have space that the community can use as well is just so fantastic for Verona. And we are so excited that this building is now open. So first up, I would like to introduce Jamie Oleg, the city administrator for Verona. And welcome, Jamie.
Thank you, Lee. And thank you, everyone, for coming this morning. Sincerely appreciate you being here. This morning, we welcome back an old friend, 130 North Franklin Street. So it's back for public and city use, which is awesome. What a space. And today is also about community. This community center reflects Verona's commitment to creating spaces that bring people together and spaces that support recreation, education, social connection, and that thoughtfully use our existing city facilities to meet the evolving needs of the community. This building is meant to be a true hub for Verona. It's a place where seniors, families, kids, community groups can all come together under one roof. And one of the things I love most about this center is how versatile it is. On any given day, you might see seniors gathering in the morning, which we had yesterday, a bridge club come through. We also have an after-school program, and we're also going to have a lot of recreation programs running out of here as well. So it's very versatile, which is awesome. We also are open for any events or things like that. These 2 rooms are available to rent for anyone who's interested, as long as it's available. So as Verona has grown, so has the demand for recreation programming and public gathering spaces. Recognizing that need, the Common Council made the decision to return to this building to public use. Through a series of actions, the council ultimately made the decision to allocate around $70,000 towards renovations, which, given the state of the building prior to the renovations, is pretty modest, which is fine. But we took those resources and we stretched them as far as we possibly could. The renovation process took about 4 months, and it wasn't one big flashy, get a contractor come in here, and do everything. It's rather a lot of small, very thoughtful improvements to the space to bring it both back up to public standards, but also create something that we can all be proud of. A lot of people had a hand in shaping what you see today. And what's especially cool is that much of the work was done by our own city staff in the Public Works Department, Parks, Recreation Departments. Even the paint, the beautiful paint that you see behind you in the other room, that's the paint of Mari, works for the Recreation Department. Did a bang-up job. So we also, these tables, the tables and chairs are from the former library. So we repurposed a lot of different things, went on surplus sites, things like that. We stretched our money as far as we possibly could, which is great. The desk in the entryway over there, that's a special piece right there. That's a custom-made piece of furniture by our facilities manager, Simon. He went for a little bit of an industrial look, but he also used repurposed oak, black oak, native to the area, which is great. So city staffs oversaw everything from making sure the doors have fobs, ADA compliant, walls, repairs, replacement, paint. All this was done by our staff, which is great. And this is really a community-built building. It's designed to support collaboration and partnerships with local organizations, the Verona Area School District, and other partners of the City of Verona, which is great. And we also have office space, as you might have saw as you walked in. Our recreation and department is located here, but also our parks director is located here as well. This building is going to serve Verona for decades. And today is about celebrating that and welcoming all of you here to come see it, use it. That's what it's here for, right? Make it our own. This is just the beginning of the story of this building, even though it's repurposed. And I can't wait to see how the community brings it to life. Again, thank you so much for being here this morning. Sincerely appreciate it. Thank you.
And next up, I'd like to introduce Verona's mayor, Luke Diaz.
Hi, I'm super excited about this building for two big reasons. One, as the city of Verona grows and changes, just like any community, it's absolutely essential that we keep building out community spaces. Because ultimately, what is a city? It's a collection of people. And if we have spaces where people can get together and gather and meet their neighbors, we'll keep our sense of community, we'll keep what makes Verona special. And the second reason I'm excited for this is because government ought to serve the communities and people it represents. I think too often people in government lose sight of that, and I haven't. And I think I'm just really excited that we're providing more services for the people of Verona. And that was really all I wanted to say. I'm super excited to be here. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
And finally, last but certainly not least, Casey Dudley, who is the Recs Department Director, and is making all of this possible and all the programming possible.
Well, I don't know about just me, but
Yeah.
thank you all for being here, and thank you, Lee. My name's Casey Dudley. I'm the rec director. Been here for about 24 years. It'll be 25 in February. To give you a little history, ever since I've been here, we haven't had our own space to do any programming. We utilize the schools. Thank you to the schools. We utilize the senior center. We utilize the library. Finally, we have a space now that we can program in that we don't have to contact someone else to reserve. So that's a big win for the community and our department. So we can expand offerings. We can have this space. We're here. When people are here, you see them, meet with them, that kind of thing. That's a great thing for our community and our department. A few things of note. We're going to add some programming. Obviously, we've got this space, so we're going to be increasing adult exercise programs, youth enrichment programming, that kind of thing. We've added a new after-school program that just started here in January. We don't have huge numbers, but we do that in the space right over here in the green accent walled space. And we just started. That's off to a good start, and we're going to continue that next school year. So that's a huge program. We heard a need. All of our after-school programs have waiting lists. So we expect for the next school year that that's going to fill up. So, and then we also have this space and that space that we are going to rent out to the community, like Jamie said. So that'll open up for everyone who wants to use it, again, when we're not using it for our program. So we're excited. I'd like to thank Mark and Mari and Simon and the other park staff who helped out with this facility. There was a fair amount of renovations done in here. Obviously, nothing major, but a lot of paint, a couple walls were built, that kind of thing. And then I'd also like to really thank the community. We reached out via Facebook and social media to ask for donations. We got tons of donations, electronics, games, arts and crafts supplies, that kind of stuff. And that's been great because we haven't had to spend a lot of money on those kind of things. So with that, I say thank you and welcome to the community center. A quick note, Tom's Coffee is out front. That is complimentary. They are donating anything anyone wants today. So help yourself, go out and get a coffee or a hot chocolate. Thank you to them. And when we're done here, you can do a little tour of the facility after we do the ribbon cutting. So thank you for coming.
Thank you. Well, I hear there's already been a little wee bowling tournament here. So there's lots of different activities for all ages. And we get calls all the time at the chamber, where can we rent a space? And so this is really going to fill one of those needs for the community. So we're very excited. Now we'd like to invite you all outside, and yes, outside. It's a warm, balmy day for us to do the ribbon cutting, and we would love to get as many people in the picture as possible, showing the support from Verona for this community center. All right, thank you.
3, 2, 1.